beginner, if you go through the beginners, amateur, and professional course, you're not just really going to learn what these candles actually are. You're also going to learn what this line is. You're going to understand what an uptrend is, what a ranging market is, what a downtrend is. You're going to understand what we are actually, trading on. You're going to understand how to use it, how to set up your buy. You might actually go on a professional course. You're going to have this trading view like this. You get, and you're going to actually start, analyzing and learning, technical things. So the beginner, amateur, and professional course is meant to actually like give you that basic knowledge you need to start doing live sessions. And after that, you have your Zonda courses. So Zonda is more like strategy. Okay, how do you know when the market is going up? How do you know when the market is going down? So Zonda is more like the strategy that lets you know the direction of the market's movement. You understand? So as you get started, make sure you go through the beginner, amateur, professional course so you can actually get a demo account and you can know how to use it and how to actually like, you know, trade to a very large extent. So when you come on the live sessions and we're actually like doing the whole advanced stuff, you won't actually be lost. And also, so when we also call out trades for you on the live sessions, you can also take those trades appropriately and also make profits with every other person. Okay, so first things first, I'm actually going to go through the tiers and see if I'm going to see a potential setup to call out. Okay, this week has been awesome for us. People have been taking lots of trades. I've been getting lots of testimonies here and there from people who are actually using our strategies to trade. There have actually been a couple of withdrawals, which is actually a very nice thing. And then yesterday, I talked about the journey and the process to becoming a master in Forex. I talked about how it's going to be filled with, ups and downs. You understand? You're also going to have your own fair share of trials. I mean, when it comes to you doing it yourself, not just copying signals, you understand, and how, it's going to take you experience to actually master the discipline required to be successful as a trader. Some person just come and just master it within a couple of months. Probably they are very, very disciplined persons normally, and other persons come and they struggle with not over leveraging, not taking multiple entries, getting the entries right, joining sessions consistently. You understand type of thing, right? So those persons now can just join a session and then call out trades, they take trades, go to their account. But when it comes to them trading on their own, with the strategies they have learned, they're going to see the struggle because they will not know when to stop trading. They will just want to, after losing one trade, they just want to increase their risk. I've lost this trade and I've lost $5. So let me increase my risk so that if I took a trade with $5, I lost it. So let me use $15 next time. So as I'm taking the trade, when I win that $15, that $5 I lost that time, I'll get it back. Then I'll get additional $10 profit. But instead of that actually be the case, they will now go and lose that $15 again, which is going to mean $20. You understand? And then that's okay. Now I've lost $20. Now if I risk $30, if I win the $30, when I win $30, I'll make that $10 I've lost, and I'll make additional $10. And then they will do it again, and then they will lose it. So 20 plus 29 is $40. And then this guy, I've lost $40. Okay, let me just use under $40. So if I use that $40 now, I win that $40, I've made the $40 I've lost before. No profit to buy, I just made that $40. I will not gonna rest and continue tomorrow. Then when you use that $40, you don't lose it to that. That's not going to be 40 for plus 40, $80. So they have lost $80 of their live account. And how much did they fund? $100. So initially it started with $5, which was 5%, which is normal, risk management. So at the higher level share, but it's still okay. You get them from $5 to 15, from 5% to 15, then to 20, then to 40, then to 80. That's so you don't take people some person's time. You understand? So I talked about my own journey and the struggles I actually faced, especially when it came to actually like maintaining my discipline. And then I talked about you taking this as, your personal, should I say project? Because when it comes to money, it's Forex, lots of money can actually be made, a whole lot of money, like talking into the hundreds of millions of naira every single month, 200 million naira, 400 million naira monthly, 30 million, 40, 10, 20 million monthly, from just staying at home and pressing your computer for just 2 hours. People make crazy amount. You get. So when it comes to you learning something that can give you all the amount of wealth and financial liberation, you should be able to put in the hours to get into that state of, you know, independence when it comes to trading. You understand? So just look at it like wherever I actually grew to, whichever level I grew to in Forex, all the money I'm going to be making is going to be for me. I will not remember Coach Michael, you know, I will not remember him. If I make 100 million, I will not carry 50 million and go and give him. The whole 100 million I give to my own. I used to build my house in the village. I used to gather GLE and all of those things. You understand? So if you know where you're actually going and you know what you want to still attain from this, you should be able to put in the multiple hours. Like take it as if your life depends on it, literally. You understand? Spend multiple hours on it, do every single thing you have to do, join every single session, try your possible best to you know, put in the hours and the seriousness into it. Because once you do it like that, you start getting results. There's no way you're going to spend multiple hours in front of something and you're doing the right thing, they're not going to have results, except if you do it for 1 month and stop. All right. Or you do it for 2 months and stop. But if you're to be doing it every single day, every single month, every single, year, you will get massive results actually. That's consistency. Whatever you're doing. If you have a very terrible voice, maybe you have a very, very deep bass voice, and it's not suitable to listen to when you're singing, but you have very strong passion for music, you have always dreamt of singing. If you find a suitable coach and then you keep going to the person and the person is teaching you how to sing, all the techniques, you sing from your diaphragm, don't tense the upper side. Let the force not come from your head, let it come from your diaphragm. So basically, your mouth is just shaping the air that is coming out, and your diaphragm is pushing, bringing the air out. You understand? Once you do like that, stop getting tensed here. Your voice is going to have better resonance and all those things. Okay. Now you're singing, make sure the sound resonates at the upper mandible. This type of thing. When you start teaching all those things and you start spending 3 hours, 4 hours singing every day, every day, every day, at the end of 6 months, you have a very, very lovely voice because all the muscles in your face is actually going to adjust accordingly. No matter what it is, if you are a very lanky person, very slim, you don't have any flesh, right? And you want to have it. Yeah, you've tried eating your way to that level, but it didn't just work for you. So you now went to the gym, starting to gym every day consistently. In 1 year, you'll be buffed, you'll be buffed actually. You understand? So that's the reward of consistency. So no matter whatever it is, as long as you are consistent, you will get massive rewards for it. You understand? So when it comes to trading, it's the same thing too. You know what you want from it, you know what you need from it. So you just need to put in the hours, multiple hours, and as long as you're doing that, you get a reward for it. Okay. So let's see what we have here. So on ADJY, we're actually having a setup for a sell. Okay, I have a setup for a sell on ADJY. Oh shit. My entry point is going to be so the strategy I'm using to call out this trade is called X, and it makes use of trend lines. It makes use of trend lines, or what we call diagonal resistance and support. Okay, so that's what I'm actually used to call out this trade for the put on ADJY. So the setup is to be taken for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. When it gets close to the entry point, I'm going to get an alert, a notification. And once I get that alert, I'll let you know. So when it gets to entry point, we can all enter together. But right now, it's currently far from the entry point. If it gets to the entry point on this particular candle, the entry point will be around 98.760. That's if it gets the entry point on this particular candle. Okay, so we just have to just wait for it to get to the entry point. So USD card, we have another setup on USD card. I don't know why, but if you look at this particular thing, I always tell people that, Forex is a very complex field. We have a lot of things going on. When it comes to something, right? Let's say, for example, a sports, any sports, or any sports you get, there is always manipulations, one way or the other. One way or the other. In Nigeria, it's AFCON. This one down, you hear about this controversy, that controversy, this undeserved red card, or this missed penalty call. And their clubs are very notorious with that. Some football fans will argue, oh, Barca, Chelsea. Then there's one final like that, I think so, at the semi-final where there are lots of bad calls by the ref. And there are also multiple times in Champions League where Madrid have actually gotten a lot of favors that, if you look at this is a clear penalty or this is a clear offside, but it was awarded as a goal. These are normal things, that normal mistakes that they don't make. But just in this particular matches, they made them. So when you look at those type of things, it's not luck, it's not this thing. Those are like manipulations by top people in the particular sport. Even when it comes to music, you hear that this person won Grammy and the person's song didn't even have any view. Like the album that beat Davido's album to, you know, Grammy, there's one stupid Zero 2 album like that. It was bullshit. The most viewed song in that album only had 16,000 views, and the song was top garbage, but it beats Davido and Burna Boy to the Grammy. So when you look at this, things, it's actually manipulation. So wherever you actually see money, wherever there's actually money in this world, there's always going to be manipulation. So just like that, we also have it with Forex too. Okay, so these are like economies and currencies. This is not only a small scale, some this is a very large scale, markets. You understand? We have economies, we have governments, we have huge organizations, we have brokers, we have hedge funds, we have the central banks, we have commercial banks, we have a lot of people playing in this market. So there's always bound to be manipulations from one or two currencies. You get, so there are those ones that, when it comes to fundamental news, there are those particular ones where we can actually see on our Forex Factory, which is, a platform or a web app where you get indications on the release time and dates of fundamental news. All right. And these are news that can actually move currency pairs. Yeah. So these are actually normal ones to actually know. So when we know that these news want to come out, they want to announce this thing, this is actually to move the forex market, we stay off. But there are other ones that are not actually displayed here. They can't display everything, obviously. You understand? They can't display everything. And there are also other ones that they also call breaking news. These ones are just like, they just occur. It's not something that actually occur periodically. Like when you come to fundamental news, they occur every first Friday of the month, every second Tuesday of the month, that. There's this CPI, you understand? They frequently occur at a certain interval, during a certain period. But this breaking news, they don't actually occur like that. It's just all of a sudden, um, President Tinubu arrests finance officials and charge them with money laundering and abetting money laundering. This is not something we see in fundamental news. That's if there was to be fundamental news for Africa currency. You get, you know, it's just a breaking news. But what's that actually going to cause? It's going to cause the value of Naira to rise rapidly. You understand? So if you were checking the news then on Binance and everything, you see Naira going from like, 1.9 per dollar to 1.450 per dollar within just 1 hour. That is all these things you see, long drop, long rise. These are currencies. That is NGN USD. So the currency there, all currencies are paired here. So the one we normally do is NGN. Okay, so I've actually explained this, and this is actually numerator over denominator. You understand? So you have it like this. So that thing you see, anytime you see what they call it, you see dollar is one, right now, dollar is, I think, is 1,334. Right? If it's actually with Forex, you will have something like 1,334.231. This is actually going to be. So our currency, I'm coming. So this is going to be like, what did I open here? This is what I open here. Okay, so this is actually going to be like, so if you can start checking some pairs like MXN, let's see, Mexican pesos. If you start checking some pairs like okay, let me show you let me show you pairs that don't actually have value. All right, currency pairs don't actually have value. Not like they don't really have value, shall, but compared to the US dollar, they don't actually have. So you can see here now, what do we have? We have 151.750, 154, 151.750. So it's actually, if it's actually Naira, you will have something like 1334.332. You understand? So there was a particular time when it was at 1952.322. You understand? Then when the news came out, it just dropped. So if you to actually look at that particular drop in relation to your trading view you're seeing here, it will be something like this. The fact that NGN is no longer listed on Binance is actually listed on Binance. I would have showed you what this thing looks like. You will see boom to come down, for it to come down. The other time you see that what they call it, they have settled all their what they call it, dollar backlog. Not all share, most of it, blah blah blah, all those plain things. You see it to drop again. All right, it was at 14480 before, and 3 days ago, 2 days, 4 days ago. Then all of a sudden, the next day, it dropped to 1290. Then after it grew back up to, it's always recover. Like let me show you BTC now. Show you BTC. Let me show you something. So yeah, I'm just trying to just make you actually understand how broad of it, how broad the market actually is, and how it is easily manipulated for different reasons. You get, so you understand. So you look at this now. This is actually just basically how it was for Naira. Okay, so it dropped from here to here when those news came, and then after that, it started recovering. And all of a sudden, the reason that news again drops again. You understand? Then like that, keep dropping, 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 dropping. And that is actually how it actually is. Let me do something like this. Let me use this. You get. So you can see it here. Dropping, 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 dropping. This is actually just basically how it's actually dropping. You understand? So before you know it now, to start gaining and start rising again, the pair, and as it's rising, before you know the release and now, you can probably say that okay, all booty changes banned, blah, 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 to drop again. Then after a while, start rising again. Just using news to push it down, push it down, push it down. Use another things to make orders of dollars release their dollars, to bring in more investors, to encourage people to move their money from dollars to naira, which is actually going to, put more dollar in circulation, which is actually going to reduce the value of dollars. To create this panic within people that are actually holding dollar. Yeah, that is actually how. So, we have fundamental news and we also have breaking news that come out every single time. You understand? So this one, you can see it here now on JPY. This is Japanese CADA. You can see um this is it. But if you go deep into this thing, you're going to see the main news. You understand? So this is just what they just dropped. If you actually want to do very, you can actually check the news. You see the entire stuff and everything. Global intervention markets like this, you just want. So you can see this is what they actually say. Japan Ministry of Finance, Bank of Finance, okay, and they will drop reports, blah 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 blah, and everything like that. And I think this is actually the report, something like that, and you can see it. So if you look at JPY now, let me show you. Here's in Japan. This is like the value of US dollar divided by the value of Japanese yen. Okay, so if you look at it now, so if you look at it now, yeah, what do you see? The first three digits is big, just like Naira. Naira is currently 1,330 or so, 1,330. See, Japanese yen is 151. Compared to other pairs like Euro GBP, this is Euro to Japan, Great Britain pounds. You see, it's 0.85. You understand? It's this pair divided by this pair is a ratio. You understand? If you check anything that is paired to JPY, it's always be high. See Euro JPY. 163. So JPY does not actually have value. If you go to Japan, here they are one, their yen, they say 1 billion yen. If you watched this thing, what's one of these movies that were killing themselves? Squid Games, yeah. If you watch Squid Games, yeah, you saw the amount they say they give the winner, yeah. And when they call the 1 billion yen, yuan, once they call it like this, you see immediately they will go and once they call it English, they will go and calculate it in dollars. Then we'll see that it's just like $400,000. but it was like 1 billion this thing. You understand? 1 million, you understand? That's actually how their currency is very, very rich. If you want to buy toothpaste, you can bring like 10,000, of their currency just to buy toothpaste, just like how it is in Nigeria. You understand? I'm just trying to just give you it is, but I'm not actually like getting the main figures, but just understand when you're just like Nigeria, you want to buy for 700 naira per liter. Over there in US, it's probably like $2 or $3. You understand? You see the difference. You understand? So JPY is one of the most manipulated currency pairs because just like how Nigeria government is trying to like force Naira to gain against dollar, you understand? That's also how their own presidents so trying to like force their own currency to actually gain value. You understand? So you see now they had an exchange to and everything. You understand? And you can see this is actually people's comments on it. So you see this guy now on Twitter now, the guy said verbal intervention for now. Yes, Japan markets like to test policymakers. If Japan is serious about ending yen's weakness, it must act. You get so like this guy is just posted on Twitter like they are coming to do this like they really want to actually like make their currency gain value against other currencies in the world. They need to actually do more than what they are doing. The Nigerian government is really trying from 19 to 1350. You understand? And they are trying their best to bring it down. And that's also what JPY is trying to also do too. You can see it now. Let me show you something. Even AUD, okay, so something. So when you see USD it basically just means the value of the US dollar, USD, divided by the value of Japanese yen. You get so when you actually have something like this, then it's like this. So it's more like a tug of war between the two pairs. You understand? If USD gains strength against the Japanese yen, it brings this pair up. Okay, so let me make this green. So it brings this pair up. And then if JPY gains strength against the USD, it brings this pair down. This is actually how you have it here. You understand? So now what the JPY wants? JPY wants Japan wants their currency to be stronger. So it hence their constant news to try to bring give Japanese strength. So once they bring Japanese strength, see, USD have been gaining against Japan since their current USD has gained against Japan since this is just 15 minutes time frame. But you can see it's going up, going up, going up, just like how the dollar is going up. You understand? Let me use show you for our time frame. Yeah, okay, let me do it like this. This is just like how the dollar is going up in Nigeria. See, it was 147 before 146. Kept going, 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 going. So it's currently it now goes to like 152. Then they release this one. And see that has dropped from this 152. That's dropped from 152 to like 151, almost 150. Now, if you notice now, the distance between here and here is just very small. Do you know why? The reason why it can only move just as small, you see Nigeria Naira, when our own news came out now, it's dropping from like 1.9 to like 1.4 something. It's because this is actually major currency pairs. You understand? They're like very, very big economies and everything. But Nigeria is a very, very small and weak economy. You understand? So that's why if you notice, most persons don't really trade currency pairs like that. You will not see people trading Mexican peso or they don't usually trade those type of currency because those ones are very, very susceptible to a lot of price manipulations. Imagine you're trading naira and then this one just come out to just drop by how much. This can actually like completely liquidate you. So they are less predictable because of this easy fluctuation in the market. For it to actually move JPY from here to here took a lot of things, right? But in Nigeria, you don't need this amount of this thing to move the market. Just simply just come out and say, oh, the Binance operatives, I all of them to drop. You understand? So any small thing spike up, any small thing spike down, any small thing spike up, any small thing spike down. MTN cable this, spike down. This one down. Where I'm coming, let's take USD card for a 15 minutes call. USD card for a 15 minutes call on pocket options. Okay. Open your pocket options and take USD card for a 15 minutes call. Open your pocket options and take USD card for a 15 minutes call. And that's why sometimes when you take trades, have you ever taken a trade before? All your analysis is actually right, but then it just keeps going down. You took the trade though, all your analysis are very right. You understand? Fuck. If you're not taking the trade, don't take the trade. If I'm taking trade, don't take trade. You understand? Have you ever taken a trade before? All your analysis are actually right, but the market just keeps going down. That is because that market is, being acted upon by something. So if you look at this now, when I came here, and the reason why I even started doing this, this particular training on this particular thing, because when I came here, I saw this particular thing. Normal market movements, the market is moving normally. You won't see things like this type of weeks on the 15 minutes time frame. This long weeks, long week to the upside, long week to the downside, long week to the downside. You understand? These things don't actually happen normally for us. Check your normal Forex pairs. It's either short, long. You understand? It's usually this one now. It's something that actually caused this particular spike. It's normally just, let me show you. It's either normally just going up or going down just slowly. So for it to just have this spike, like the market just spike down here, and the other type of things, they actually cost, especially when you have a spike up and then the next candle is spike, the next one is spike. That shows that the market is just going up and going down, going up and going down. That means as this currency was pushing it up, this one was pushing it down, this one was pushing it up. You understand? So see now, this one came down, pushed it up back, then normal. We look at this one, spike, drag it up back again, spike up, drag it down again, they stayed settled for the middle, came here again. So this type of thing is caused by news. And as you can see, it's like this. Then also when you have something like, I entered my own USD card list. Let me see how it's going for me. Okay, it's a profit for me. My USD card is a profit. I have about 13 minutes credit ratio. So hopefully there's no news acting on this particular page. There's actually no news or anything actually acting on this particular page. It's going to actually go up and react very well. But if all these things are still acting on it, but so just keep going. But it's currently in profit share for me and basically everybody here. So time's going to tell if it's actually normal. Let me show you an example of something interesting that happens in the market. FOMC. I love FOMC a lot, and it can move the market crazy. And there's one that came out not long ago. So look at this. So I'm telling you. So I'm telling you. They're fighting. So you see us now, we're retail traders. We're retail traders. We are the smallest faction of the market. So as these people are fighting and dragging money between themselves, our own is just to go there and, just try to just pick the pieces, just try to just predict what they are doing and just go along with them. You understand? You see this, something pushed this. This was them. This should actually be FM. No, okay, sometimes I push this one. To see this one like this, just going down, going down. It's as a result of that jit wire for that came out. If I show you the 1 hour time frame, you can see. You see it like that. So that's actually just how. So next time, if you're actually trading forex and you look at these things, you actually now, you actually start to understand flow of the reason why market is going down like that, right? Or the reason why the market is going up like that. Then once you go through your courses, also every single thing is actually outlined there. The way I arrange the courses is to give you every single thing you need in the order to which you actually need them. I spent weeks actually just drafting out the particular order of arrangement, you know. Yeah, I call that a trade on USD card. You understand? Based on the particular order of arrangement you get. So if you go through those things, you will not get lost. And if you have any question, you can always ask me. I'm a mentor. All right. You can always ask me. So what was I trying to explain now? Um, Okay. So now next time, if you see, so next time if you see the market moving up and down, you will not actually be confused because you already fully understand the reason why people fighting. You understand the reason why they're always bringing out different manipulations, cheap fighters. There's particular months like that. This guy is going to kill people everywhere on Twitter. Cheap fight manipulation. What do you want to do to them? You can't do anything to them. They're fighting for their lives. You know, you can actually do to them. You understand? Because they're trying to feel like me, their own currency stronger. Yeah, so when they manipulate the currencies like a million times, doesn't you can't do anything about it. Just everything you can just do policy, you can create policies to prevent maybe them tampering with it too much. But you see this one, you see this one, they don't want see this one, all these type of things here, because USD is constantly killing on them. USD also does their own too, you know. They also have their own so that they also put out, you understand? And well, everybody's just trying to fight for their own country. You get now. The next time you see, so as I was saying, if you go through the courses, beginner, amateur, and all of that, you're going to actually understand basically a lot of things. This is actually information that normally if you're trying to source for them on the internet, you will get them very scattered in bits. Half of this, half of that, half of that, half of that. And once you get things scattered like that, half information is bad. You understand? Once you have half, and everything just be scattered and you're doing nonsense and losing money up and down. You understand? Because you don't have the full knowledge. So I would actually advise to take your time to go through the courses and you know, take them, understand it, write down notes so you don't forget, and so you can always revert back to them when you have certain things you want to get. And also, if you've also gone through the course before only once, and you've spent like 1 month here, and you've gone through the course only once, you should actually as well go through it again. Because if you go through it again, what will happen is there are some things that you didn't actually understand then because you are a newbie. You know what a newbie is? A newbie is someone that just started. Understand? You are new to it. So when you have some things that you actually understand, you're actually a newbie, you skip those things. And once you skip those things, it's basically you skipping it because you don't understand it. But at this point in time now, you are more knowledgeable. So if you go through those courses again, those things that you didn't actually understand then, you would actually understand them. You understand? So just try to go through them again. Okay, so you can see now, the moment it got to this point, my prediction was that the market would go up. That is why I said buy. So the moment it got to this point, my prediction is go up, and you can see the market is going up, going up. See, it's going up. So it keep going up like this, and it's going to stay above this yellow line till I clear my trade. And after I've already cleared my trade, now it can now start coming down. I don't care, but it has to stay above here till I clear my trade. And the reason why I was actually able to predict that is because I used a particular strategy. All right, I used a particular strategy to analyze the currency, which I'm going to teach in this academy very soon. Okay, so if you have any question about what we talked about on this session, we talked about a lot, and we also called out the trade which is going to play. If you have any question about what we talked about on this session, probably anything that you didn't understand, you have questions, oh, why is it like this? Why is it like that? Why is Nigeria so backward, than other currencies and this one? There was a particular time where Naira, there was a particular time, yeah, there was a particular time when Naira had lots of value. In the Forex market, if you open your Forex, you'll be seeing Naira to dollar ratio, it will probably be around 2 or 3 point something something, just like how you have, this, you can see GBP at 1 point something something, you can see GBAD 2.1 to 1.9 something something. Ours also was like that too. That was when Nigeria really had value. Nigeria Naira then, Colonial Masters, all these people obviously come to come and try to weaken your currency pair. Because if they weaken your currency pair now, they will make you poorer. You understand? Once you're poorer and then they're going to have more power over you. So the whole loans that they're giving us with dollars, imagine them giving us loans that we can only pay back in dollars. All these type of things, our colonial master, what do you call it? Leaders, then stupid people want to go and start selling us out for a couple of nice things, for a couple of dollars that they can use to spend. If you want to go over there, you can't you spend naira there. You understand? So you need dollars. So these guys will come and say, okay, come, we give you guys a loan of $200 million. You understand? To settle this, that, and everything, your friends, blah, 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 and everything. So now these men are getting like $200 million. You understand? And this is dollars that they can go over there and spend. They can use the dollar to buy a lot of stupid things. You understand? So they just kept selling us out for dollars, selling us out for dollar, and they were selling us out for dollar. Our currency just kept crashing against their distance. You understand? Kept crashing against their distance. So now we have lots of debts to the US, we're indebted to the US, and the only way we can actually pay them is with dollars. But where can we get dollars from? You know, where can we get that amount of dollars from? Where can we get, say we want to actually get $500 billion, where do you want to get, how will we see it from? The only way we can actually get dollars is only if we sell things to them. And they don't buy most of the things we have, apart from food. So that how do we get that amount of dollars? We have sold out, so we had a lot of crazy nasty deals with them that we can't actually get out from. And that's why we are where we are today. So you can see the USD card here. That's we took it at this particular point for a call. You see it's currently deep in profits. And if you check, you can see my trade here. Within probably like 2 minutes or so, it's going to play. And I'll get my profit for taking the trade. You understand? So our own responsibility as traders just get this movement and make our money. Thank you very much for joining the session. See you guys on the next session. Have a lovely and fantastic. And don't forget to go through your courses, learn, write down notes, and do your personal studies. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.